Now, the top story of 7 at 7 is coming in from Mumbai. This is now becoming NCP versus the NCB. And how? NCP Minister Nawab Malik decided to put forth a picture, and he called it a birth certificate, claiming it to be that of the zonal head Wankhere. In that birth certificate, Wankhere's religion is mentioned as Muslim. His father's name appears to have been changed from Dawood K. Wankhere to Dayanideo Wankhere. Now remember, Samir Wankhere is a 2008 batch Indian Revenue Service officer and was selected under the scheduled caste SC quota. Now, through this social media controversial tweet, Nawab Malik perhaps is trying to suggest that Wankhere forged his religion in the documents to get a job. Another NCP worker tweeted a picture claiming it to be that of Samir Wankhere's first wedding to a woman named Dr. Shabana Qureshi. In response, importantly, Wankhere has now issued a statement. He says he belongs to a composite multi-religious family. His father was a Hindu and his mother was a Muslim. He also clarified on his first wedding, saying he did marry Dr. Shabana in 2006 but got separated in 2016. In that added comment, he has said there has been an attempt to malign his family now through personal attacks which have put him and his family under tremendous mental and psychological pressure.
मिस्टर समीर वानखेड़े, आप पर कई आरोप लगाए जा रहे हैं कि आपको परेशान किया जा रहा है, केस को डिरेल करने की कोशिश है, आपका क्या कहना है?
देखिए, मुझे जो भी कहना था कि मुझे परेशान किया जा रहा है, मेरी फैमिली के ऊपर अटैक किया जा रहा है, तो मैंने माननीय न्यायालय के सामने रख दिया। मैं मीडिया में नहीं बात कर सकता हूँ अभी।
क्या आपने कितने
मुझे कहना था मैंने बात कर, आई हैव ऑलरेडी इन्फॉर्म्ड टू द ऑनरेबल कोर्ट।
कोर्ट में आपने भी एफिडेविट दिया है और एनसीबी ने भी एफिडेविट दिया है।
देखिए, आपको ये सब जानकारी है, मैं इस बारे में कुछ भी नहीं कहना चाहूँगा।
मेरा असली नाम तो ज्ञानदेव कचरूजी वानखेड़े है। पैदाइश होने से पहले, स्कूल जाने से पहले सब A to Z मेरा अभी तक का रिकॉर्ड, मेरा डिपार्टमेंट का रिकॉर्ड, स्कूल का, कॉलेज का, NCC का, ज्ञानदेव वानखेड़े मेरा नाम है। मराठी में ज्ञानदेव बोलते, हिंदी में ज्ञानदेव बोलते। मेरा कभी दाऊद से कोई संबंध भी नहीं नाम से हो। अभी किधर से फर्जी बना के लाए ये भी मुझे पता नहीं, और ये सब झूठ है, सब पूरा ही।
But the man here in this big controversy was also one absconding witness, since the Narcotics Control Bureau took into custody the young Aryan Khan. And that man, India Today has now traced absconding private detective Kiran Gosavi. This independent witness in the drug bust case and the man whose selfie with Aryan Khan had gone viral, remember. And now, speaking exclusively to India Today TV, Gosami is claiming a threat to his life. He also spoke about the allegations leveled against him by his former bodyguard Prabhakar Sahil. Prabhakar Sahil, who's also the witness number 1, has said that Gosavi sought 25 crore rupees bribe to let off Aryan Khan, and that he was made to sign blank papers by the Narcotics Control Bureau Director of the zonal area, Samir Wankhere. Meanwhile, in a setback now could be possibly for the Bureau, the NDPS court has disposed its petition seeking a stay on affidavit filed by Prabhakar Sahil alleging extortion. The court has said it cannot stay the affidavit as cases sub judice in the High Court related to the same FIR.
मेरा पहला सवाल ये है कि आप पर आरोप है कि आप फरार हैं उस दिन की घटना के साथ। आप कहाँ हैं और क्यों फरार हैं?
सर, मैं 6 तारीख तक अवेलेबल था मुंबई में, और 3 तारीख से लेकर 6 तारीख तक मेरे को काफी सारे कॉल्स आए, थ्रेटनिंग कॉल्स आए। इसके बारे में मैंने एनसीबी में भी बताया था, मेरे एडवोकेट को भी बताया था, लेकिन उसके बाद में कुछ ऐसे लेवल के कॉल आ गए कि मुझे मेरा फोन बंद करना पड़ा। 6 तारीख तक मेरा फोन चालू था।
किसके कॉल आए आपको?
सर, मेरे को 8-10 नंबर से कॉल्स आए, उसकी डिटेल्स है मेरे पास में। इट्स टोटली मीन्स मीडिया को लेके या इसका उसका नाम लेके फोन आ रहे थे। उसके बाद में डायरेक्ट हैम्परिंग हो रहा था कि क्यों किया है तुमने ऐसा वैसा, ये वो सब।
आप समीर वानखेड़े को कब से जानते हैं?
सर, मैं नहीं पहचानता उनको टीवी में देखा था। जब भी हमको इंफॉर्मेशन आई थी मनीष भानुशाली को, उन्होंने मुझसे शेयर किया था, तभी हम गए थे वहाँ पे। तो जो वीवी सिंह सर है उनसे हमारी मुलाकात हुई थी, और वानखेड़े सर की मुलाकात बाद में हुई है।
क्या पहले भी आप नारकोटिक्स कंट्रोल ब्यूरो की किसी रेड में टीम का हिस्सा रहे हैं, बतौर विटनेस पंचनामा साइन किया है?
नहीं, कोई पंचनामा साइन नहीं किया है। एक पंचनामा मैंने वो शिप पे साइन किया था, 2 पंचनामे थे शायद, आई थिंक सो, और बाकी फिर एनसीबी ऑफिस में साइन किए थे।
जो पंचनामा आपने साइन किया था, आपने वो पढ़ा था? उस पर क्या लिखा था?
जी।
मुझे ये बताएं कि
का भी काफी सारा, मतलब उसकी हैंडराइटिंग में कुछ था लिखा हुआ।
अच्छा, आर्यन खान का भी लिखा हुआ था उस पर कुछ? उनकी भी हैंडराइटिंग थी?
नहीं, उनका हैंडराइटिंग का पता नहीं, लेकिन वो जो पेपर था उसमें 10 लोगों के नाम थे, उस पे साइन किया था।
जब आपको ले जाया गया था, क्या आप नारकोटिक्स कंट्रोल ब्यूरो के दफ्तर में, उनके कार्यालय में मुंबई में, क्या आपने भी आर्यन खान के साथ बातचीत की थी? आपकी फोटोज आई हैं उनके साथ बाहर?
जी, बातचीत तभी नहीं हुई थी। ये आर्यन खान ने मुझे बोला था कि मुझे मेरे एटलीस्ट घर पे तो कोई फोन नहीं उठाएंगे, मेरे मैनेजर को फोन किया जाए, और उन्होंने नंबर दिया था, लेकिन वो नंबर लगा नहीं। उसके बाद में फिर वो सैम करके मुझे फोन आया था, उसने बोला कि मेरे पास वो नंबर दो, मैं उनको फोन करता हूँ। तो मैंने उनको बोला, क्योंकि मुझे भी एनसीबी का कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन था नहीं। सैम जो है, सैम ने मुझे एक ऑफिसर के मतलब थ्रू बोला था कि आप वहां से जा सकते हो कर।
Meanwhile, actor Ananya Pandey was summoned for the 3rd day and she decided to skip this summon this time. Importantly, there's been a conversation about Ananya Pandey interacting with Aryan Khan that apparently dates back to 2018-2019, and there is a discussion that is going on about weed that could prove to be more trouble for Ananya Pandey. Here's now what has been the process of questioning for Ananya Pandey by the Narcotics Bureau.
Ananya Pandey, a rising Bollywood star, a beloved star kid, and a close friend of Aryan Khan. A near-perfect life jarred in the last few days after the NCB linked her to Aryan Khan drug case. Ananya was asked to appear for 3rd round of questioning in connection with the case on Monday, but she skipped the summon. On Thursday and Friday, the 23-year-old spent several hours in the Narcotics Control Bureau's office in the Fort area of Mumbai, answering tough questions thrown by NCB officers. On both days, her actor father Chunky Pandey came along to give moral support to his daughter, facing the biggest challenge in her life. Ananya has come under the glare of the NCB after her name popped up in chats on Aryan's phone. NCB sources claim that in the chats, Aryan asked Ananya to get ganja for him, and she said she would arrange it. According to NCB, Aryan also gave the number of a drug peddler to Ananya for the procurement. The actor denied that she used drugs and said she had no involvement in buying narcotic. The NCB has shifted focus from Aryan to those whose name have come up on his WhatsApp chats. The question now is, will we see more names cropping up as NCB widens its probe in the drugs case? And will it add difficulties for Aryan, who is already lodged in jail? Bureau Report, India Today.
Home Minister Amit Shah is presently in the Kashmir Valley. This is a 3-day visit and it is in its last leg. Importantly, he did also speak to different people across the Kashmir Valley and also addressed a public gathering. He began his final day by visiting the Kheer Bhavani temple in Gandarbal and was accompanied by Jammu and Kashmir LG Manoj Sinha, where he also offered prayers. Importantly, the highlight of the day was when Amit Shah arrived at the Sher-e-Kashmir International Convention Centre, and just before the address started, he literally told the bulletproof cover to be removed, and that in front of him, so that as symbolism in a bid to show his faith and trust in the people present at the gathering. Amit Shah then spoke about the abrogation of Article 370 and claimed that the move has helped the Kashmir Valley greatly. Amit Shah will also visit Lethpura to pay tribute to the CRPF personnel who were killed in action in Pulwama in 2019. And there will also be meeting civil group at the Governor's house. Now remember, amid all this, there have been massive security arrangements in place around the Dal Lake in Srinagar city. Amit Shah is also meanwhile attending a cultural event on the banks of Dal Lake as we speak. Just to give you a perspective, last evening Amit Shah had also inspected BSF bunkers at Makwal, the last village on the border of India with Pakistan, and will now be returning tomorrow after staying at the CRPF camp in Pulwama today.
मेरे मन की बात भी थोड़ी कहना चाहता हूं। मुझे बहुत ताने सुनाए गए हैं, बहुत कोसा गया है, बहुत कड़े कड़े शब्दों में मेरी निंदा की गई। मैं आज आपके साथ मन खोलकर बात करना चाहता हूं, इसीलिए ना बुलेट प्रूफ है ना कोई सिक्योरिटी है, मैं आपके सामने ऐसे ही खड़ा हूं।
And ahead of the elections in Uttar Pradesh, a very important state, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is currently on a tour in Uttar Pradesh, and this time also visiting the home constituency, Varanasi. Prime Minister Modi made his first stop at Siddharth Nagar, where he inaugurated 9 medical colleges worth 5,000 crore rupees. And the medical colleges are spread across Uttar Pradesh, but specifically include Siddharth Nagar, Etah, Hardoi, among others. But there is clearly an attempt of a Vikas push for development. Prime Minister Modi launched a national health infrastructure scheme. Prime Minister Ayushman Bharat Health Infrastructure Mission, as it is called, worth over 64,000 crore rupees. The National Health Scheme is said to be one of the largest schemes to strengthen healthcare infrastructure across India. The objective of the scheme is to fill critical gaps in public health infrastructure in urban and rural areas.
ये सभी मेडिकल कॉलेज अब पूर्वांचल के कोटि कोटि जनों की सेवा करने के लिए तैयार है। इन 9 नए मेडिकल कॉलेजों के निर्माण से करीब 2,500 नए बेड्स तैयार हुए हैं। 5,000 से अधिक डॉक्टर और पैरामेडिकल के लिए रोजगार के नए अवसर बने हैं। इसके साथ ही हर वर्ष सैकड़ों युवाओं के लिए मेडिकल की पढ़ाई का नया रास्ता खुला है।
Let's now bring you some good news, because superstar Rajinikanth has been conferred with the Dada Saheb Phalke Award, one of the most prestigious honors, and that for his contribution in the world of cinema. And that happened today at the National Film Awards ceremony, where he was accompanied by his wife, daughter and also son-in-law, who's also an actor, Dhanush.
I dedicate this award to my mentor, my guru, K. Bhalachandra sir. This moment, I remember him with great gratitude. And my brother Satyanarayana Rao Gaikwad, who is like my father, who brought me up with, teaching me with great values and injecting me a spirituality in me. And my friend, a Karnataka bus transport driver, my colleague, Raj Bahadur. When I was a bus conductor, he was the one who identified the acting talent in me and encouraged me to join cinema.
Rajni worked around the clock shooting multiple films and delivered hit after hit. Overworked, the actor took to the bottle and battled various health issues. But as always, he rose like a phoenix, and a spiritual film marked his big screen return. In our regular feature to ensure that you get verified, correct news. Welcome back. In our endeavor to ensure that you get verified, correct news, let me now bring you a claim that has gone viral, but India Today's fact check on it. Now, the claim here is that Hindus from Assam assembled at Bangladesh border against violence. It's been going viral all across social media, but what's the fact check that our team found? That this is actually from a political rally in Karnataka in 2019, where Prime Minister Modi was conducting that rally in Mangalore. So ensure that you only use verified, proper information, and India Today to help you there. Thank you so much for watching 787 with me, Pooja Shali. But after a break, coming up to the point. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching.